Hello ladies and gentlemen, it is I, an Autistic Gamer. Welcome back to my Minecraft series, and I really apologise for the delay in the videos, but I ran into quite a few technical problems on my side. Well, first things first, when I was playing Minecraft or any game, or even just being on the computer in general, it would just crash. My computer would just full on crash. Like, my screens would either freeze and I couldn't do anything, or my screens would just go blank for a few moments and then the computer would just restart. So I had to deal with that problem. So what I did was, take the computer apart, make sure it was all okay. But when I was taking the processor apart, aka I was just gonna take the cooling system, the fan thing off of it, and then when I went to pull it off, it took the heat sink had stuck the processor to the thing, so when I pulled that off, the blooming processor came out with it and it damaged it. So then I had to order a new one, not an upgrade, just a replacement. It was just a replacement one. It's the exact same one I had before because I knew it works. And put it in, had to wait for that to be delivered, and then I finally put it in, put a different heat sink gunk on it to make sure this one acts a bit better, because who knows, that might have been the problem, or that caused the old one to have problems. I think it might have been, I don't know, I do not know. But anyways, point is, it's all in, all running, tested, running really smoothly, and I'm back up and running. And whilst I was testing it, I took the opportunity to finally update my world to 1.21.3. So we finally have the new items in Minecraft, which is the bundle, and we'll get to that shortly. So in the... Oh no. Because I've been away, and this thing is acting up again, and now it's spewing oil from the drivetrain. So I'm gonna have to wait for the oil to drain and then clear up the oil and then see what the problem is. But I'll get to that at some point. But anyways, we've got to make bundles. And as you can see from the bundle recipe, this is a bundle, and all you need is one leather and one string, which beats the snapshots, because in the snapshot you originally needed bunny hide for this. But they decided to make it so it's just one leather. So, one leather, one string, and you finally get the bundle. And here it is. This is a bundle. You can stack a total of 64 items. Not 64 stacks of items, 64 items. And I don't mean like that. Look, one set of boots and it fills it, so that's not gonna work, and you can't do it with a bucket either. But see the arrows, see the carrots, see, I can put them in and they're all fine. So you can put a total of 64 stacks, any number of items, as long as the total number is 64, basically. I don't know why I'm stuttering. So 64 items is the number it can hold, and any non-stackable items will fill it up instantly. And the good thing is, you can color code them with dyes. And if you do brown, as you can see, it's a different shade of brown. So technically, you can have 17 different bundles in here. 17? Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, 17 different bundles for you to use. And look, the Eyes of Ender. Put a stack of 16 in there. That frees up some inventory space in my Ender chest, which is good. Now, on to the main thing of today. Also, I should point out, Bedrock users, that is what me and my buddy, my friend Josh, plays over on my Twitch channel. that finally has now been given the hardcore difficulty. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do a run with Josh, because he's not too fond of starting a new world, but I just said this can be a side one that we just do for like a challenge run or something. I'll try and talk him into it, but I can't make any promises that we're going to do something involving hardcore Minecraft on Bedrock. I do, because I want to show him just how crazy it can be, and just show him how hard it can be. Because it can be quite funny. But that's for then. And this is now, and we need to start building some more stuff on our farm and my base, because I'm kind of behind schedule and we need to get moving. I need to make up for lost time. And one of the things we're going to do is we need to ramp up our pumpkin and melon farms, because I don't really have much pumpkins and melons, but these are what we're gonna do. We're gonna craft. And so let's go over to where we're gonna build it, which is over here. I've already gone ahead and put a basis for it down. And I've already done the sorting system. Basically, with an automated crafter in there, because as you can see, when you farm a melon this way, you would only get pumpkin slices. So there's an automatic crafter in there, so if you fill, you know, a crafter with 9 pumpkin and 9 melon seeds, it will just turn into a full-on melon, which is what we want, because then we can sell it to a bunch of farm villagers and such. So it'd be pretty useful. So this is where we're going to build it. These are all the supplies I have to build it. And let's go over to my test build world, and we'll show you just what we're going to do behind me. And this behind me is what we are going to build. This is the pumpkin and melon farm design. So basically, it's got a bunch of pistons facing downward, and next to them are observers. The observers are monitoring the pumpkin and melon stems, and when they grow to full height and spawn a pumpkin, it actually does activate the observer and fires the pistons. And then when the pistons fire, squishes the melon and pumpkins and actually farms them. And if I journey over to this building over here, where I do have a running farm, you can see there, something grew, so it squished. It then goes down to, well, underneath there is a minecart and hopper running around, picking them all up. And then they'll flow into the system. You can see pumpkins going in there, and full melons, and melon slices are being converted into full melons. And this is the kind of farm we're going to do. And if you note, this is just one that has a mix of the two. The one we're going to make, well, essentially we're going to make 2 of these kind of farms. One will have pumpkins and one will house melons. That way we kind of pretty much double the capacity of what we do, which is really useful. And it fits in the space we're going to build it for. As for the building that this is in, it's not going to look like this. But I have a possible plan for this building. I do not know for certain if I am going to build this, because this was built using a tutorial on YouTube as a starter house base, but I customized it for something else. Don't know if this is what we're going to do for a little idea we have later, as you can see, but we'll come back to that another time. So let's head back to our survival world, and let's we'll head back to our survival world, and we'll get cracking. And here we are, back in our survival world. This is the space we're going to do it. As you can see, I sort of have stuff ready for, you know, the main foundations built. I just now need to put, you know, the carts, the grass, and then build the thing around it. So that's what we're going to do, and of course in usual time-lapse fashion. And I just want to point out, if my audio seems different to the other episodes, I just want to point out that the reset, or the fact that I was changing processor and had to boot the computer up again, it did muddle up a couple of settings, including my OBS settings and stuff. So if I do sound different, I do apologize. We'll try and sort that out for next time, or maybe even later in this video. But anyways, let's as the moon starts to rise and mobs start spawning, let's go quickly make it daytime, and then we'll get cracking on the build. Okay, let's get cracking. Note to self, never do a build whilst listening to a football/soccer match. I've built the pistons and observers a block too high, and the thing won't even work, isn't going to work. So I've got to fix this quick. Right, here it goes.
A few minutes later.
Well, there we go. I've got the roof lowered, and now it is functioning perfectly. The pistons are squishing down any pumpkins or melons that are growing. The observers are detecting them, and look, we've already got a good batch of both in the collection system down here. So with that done, so now we've essentially got the crops almost 100% done. But I have a plan for that later. So in terms of, you know, wheat, carrots, potatoes, beetroot, netherworts, pumpkins, and melons, they're all done, so we don't have to worry about them anymore. Well, up until I decide to update the crop farm. But that'll be another time. I need to make a lava farm, because there's going to be times where I'm going to make multiple nether portals, and I'm going to need obsidian to make them, and the only way to get obsidian, obviously, is by cooling lava in water, a block of lava in water. But that means going down into the mines, finding lava pools, and then mining them out. However, you can, with the use of dripstone, make a lava farm. And that is what I'm going to do today. So what we're going to need is dripstone, basins, or cauldron, and then stuff to put the lava in above said cauldrons, and with the dripstone underneath a block, and then lava will drip down into the cauldrons, filling up. So then we have renewable lava source. So how about that? So that's what we're going to do next. And this area behind me is where I'm going to build it. Now, how big is the lava farm going to be? Well, let's look at it in terms of buckets. You can only carry a stack of 16 empty buckets in your inventory. So, I'm only going to put down 16 cauldrons. That way, you can fill up a stack of empty buckets just like that. So it only needs to be, well, the cauldrons need, 16 cauldrons, 4 in each row, in 4 columns, basically. In a big bit of a square. So this place is easily big enough to do this. So let's get the supplies. I haven't done it yet. Let's get the supplies, and we'll cut back when I'm deciding which building block to make it out of. Well, after a bit of thought, I've decided I'm going to make the lava farm with black stone. And we need different forms of black stone. So I've made chiseled, polished black stone. That's what the pointed dripstone is going to sit on to make it look a bit different. And we are going to be using polished black stone bricks. For the outside part of it. And I'm gonna quickly make it daytime. And in terms of lava, I've already got this sorted. All that lava is going to be making the lava pool of lava for the lava farm. Let's just grab them actually, for as much as I can carry for now. Right, all the lava buckets are in and some blocks, but I don't think that's going to be enough, so I'm going to have to go back into the nether and get more. In terms of the outside structure of it's going to be black stone, but I don't know what the cauldron's going to sit on. Not sure whether to go with tuff or basalt, but that's for me to decide. And well, I've got to go get more blackstone anyway, so I'll cut back when I get more. Okay, as you can see, I have a good selection of items now and blocks, so we should be all set to go as it's starting raining and it's dark skies, which means it's a thunderstorm, so I'd best run back. Thank you, lightning rods. Okay, I've collected all the items and blocks that I need, so we should be all good to go. I'm gonna build it in the space behind me. So, without any further ado, let's get our shovels and our pickaxes. Let's get building once again. Well, that's that. That's our lava farm is built, and we've already got a couple of cauldrons filled with lava, so that's pretty good going. And yeah, so this place will keep, all the cauldrons will keep filling up with lava, and then we can put a stack of buckets in and get 16 buckets of lava. And then I take it down to the water, and then I'll get 16 blocks of obsidian, which is more than enough to make a portal. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for this episode of my Minecraft series. Thank you everybody for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like. If you haven't already done so, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Keep up to date with all my content. Head over to all my social media pages and keep up to date with any and all channel updates and my Discord as well. I'll be back next time, where we'll do probably something involving the scenes behind my the area behind my base, which is directly behind me. But first I need to sort this mess out, so that's what I'm gonna do in between episodes, is sort my blooming base out and see what the problem is. But anyways, thank you everybody for tuning in. Again, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit a like, put in the comments any build you would like to see me attempt, and or whatever you thought of this video, and down in the comments and I will see them. And again, if you haven't already done so, hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you all next time. But anyways, I'm an autistic gamer. Stay safe out there everybody, have yourselves a fantastic time, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Ta-ta for now.